go through what's involved in tradestands.ie. Basically, it's a system where you can sell your trade stand spaces online without, just like a normal e-commerce website. So there's no more paperwork, and you don't have to deal with any checks or anything like that. Everything gets paid through through by debit card or credit card or even PayPal if you want to go down that route. And it's, it saves you on time, and it's a really fast setup. Generally 1 to 2 weeks. I would say easily, or at least a few days. How it works is pretty simple. It works just like a normal e-commerce website. Exhibitor just chooses the product they want to buy, and they go through a sales process and then check out, just like this video here is showing. I'm going to show you an example in a second. So what do you get? You get hands-free setup. So that means you don't have to do anything. All I like to say is, look, I want to go ahead, and what you get is I set up all of your trade spaces online so that you can sell them straight away. I set up the payment gateway. I set up the notification emails so you can see if people have received your email or not. Or you can just ask me to check, because that's a part of the service where I would actually be like a collaborator with you, and I would work like a partner or a colleague that you just get in touch with, and you say, look, Dave, did such and such get that email? Can you quickly check? And I can check that for you and get back to you straight away. And it's a 12-month support scheme, so it's all year round. And you get everything you want there. And even if you do want to do it yourself, there's guides, and I can send you video tutorials, but I'm always available on email and WhatsApp. So you can just get in touch with me anytime through your telephone. And how it works is basically it's a custom email, custom website address. And you can access it and just log in and start working on it. Here is an example that I've already done. This is a show that's already running. It's going to run again this year. It needs to be updated still. But these are all the stands that they are selling. And it works just like a normal e-commerce website. And this is the whole website is just really this is the main page. If I click on any of these links, it actually brings it back to their home website, their original website. So we can integrate all these links. They all link to different parts of their original website. So it looks like it's fully integrated. We don't have to do it that way either. It can look like a completely different website if you like. How does it work? You just select your product that you want to buy, and here's all the information. There are obviously some information. It's very important that people are aware of the terms and conditions of your event. But when they're ready to go, everything's on there. You have a normal cart here. As you can see, I've been playing around. You can remove these as you like, and you have some other alternatives. So in this case, do you want to have electricity supply? You can add this to your cart by clicking on here. So you can have different features like this depending on what you need. So that's all a part of the setup costs when you begin. And again, you proceed to checkout, and that will check out in a normal way as you would always see on a checkout. Ask for your credit card details and so on. There is a slight difference in this case because they do ask for very large notifications and warnings here about requirements for the show itself. You have to bring your own power cable, for example. Just basically disclaimers. If you want to purchase, if you want electricity, you need to purchase it, and so on. And this is a link that goes back to the product itself. And these are all things that are different for each show and that can be added in. In this case, you can upload a photograph of your trade stands because they want to be able to qualify these applications and see, look, do we want these people in here or not? And there's also insurance is very important. So you have to actually upload your insurance form and your policy number and your provider. They want to know information about you, and then obviously your address and so on. And then we have a breakdown of the charges, and then we proceed with the payment. And that is pretty much it. Once you are once you are logged, and then there will be a notification sent to your what you purchased to your email. So as a user, this is the back end. This is the dashboard where you would see. So as an organizer, this is what you have access to. So you can um, export your orders. So you can actually you get your list of all your exhibitors just by clicking on this button. You can view and manage your orders by going through here, and view and manage your trade stands by going through here. And they're basically products. In this case, I won't show you these two because there's a lot of private information on here. So I'm just going to have a look at the products, and you can see that it works just like a normal WooCommerce website, and it's completely integrated with WordPress, built on WordPress and integrated with WooCommerce, and should be very familiar to anyone who works with WordPress or WooCommerce. In any situation, you can come in here, you can click edit, and you can change the product details as you like, the price, the information, and so on. But like I said, I can do all of this for you. You don't even need to know about this stuff if you don't want to. But it's really easy to add in a new product and to be able to sell it. So to recap, it's everything is set up. You get your own URL, and you can start working pretty much straight away. I think I have put in 1 to 2 weeks for the setup. More than likely, it could be within 1 week. It can actually move pretty quickly as long as you have the information everything that I need to set it all up. So if you already have all the trade stands that you know that you want to sell, you just send them to me, and we can create them straight away. And that's pretty much it. It's a lot cheaper than say an overall system. It's a very focused niche system. It only does one thing. It sells trade stand spaces. It doesn't organize anything. It's a very simple, functional website. At the moment, there is a deduction. At the moment, if you get there now, you can have a look at the website for yourself. That is not going to be there for forever. But right now, as an introductory offer, it is right there. So it's also good for mobile phones, and you have full control, as I've shown you, of all of your spaces and your exhibitions, and you have dedicated support. So that's pretty much it. Really is pretty simple. I hope you found this video informative, and please contact me if you'd like a free setup, if you'd like to just have a look at your website and see what it might look like. You want to see an example, that's not a problem. We can set up an example for you with your logo, with your details, with all your products and so on. If you want to go ahead, well then you can go ahead. So it's all in your hands now. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.